Hey guys, and welcome back to another Let's Talk Football series. In the season 21/22 season of football, it was one of the best seasons ever. However, in that season, Real Madrid, who lost key players, somehow managed to win the Champions League thanks to Carlo Ancelotti and some of the world's best players like Modric and Benzema, and some of the youngsters like Vini Jr. of course. But what were the tactics used? Let's find out. If you guys are the first to be watching this, please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers so I can be successful. Without further ado, let's get into it. First, we'll look into Madrid's build-up play, on the ball metrics. Generally, Real Madrid tend to line out in the 4-2-3 formation as they use them more than any other team. But as we go through, Courtois usually like to start short to David Alaba, as Courtois is not good on the ball, but David Alaba is effective in playing out from the back and being calm and being under pressure. And I also need to emphasize that the fact that the left side of Real Madrid is usually the mostly used side, as yes, is the tactic they usually use. And in this phases, right, when Alaba has the ball, the fullbacks starts to bomb forward, pushing the wingers into more defensive positions. As a result, this gives ample amount of time for Cruz to drop deep. As we all know, Cruz is a very, very good passer. And yes, Cruz is a very good long passer, right? But this season, there's also a difference between the fullbacks and the wingers, right? Sometimes, last season, apparently, Vini Jr. will always be inside, while Fernand Mendy will always be on the outside, with overlapping here. But this season, we've seen that Vini Jr. and Fernand Mendy have exchanged places, while Vini Jr. will stay out wide and Fernand Mendy will invert into the midfield, into attacking positions. So this can be effective, right? As Vini Jr. is very good in 1v1 situations, and Fernand Mendy is good at, crossing or cutting back to Benzema, who is the top goal scorer, by the way. So yeah, this could be a very good effective. So let's say if the opponent wingers were to, confront Cruz, all right? Cruz can actually use his passing range to Vini Jr. And eventually when the ball lands to Vini Jr., he can lay it off to Fernand Mendy, who is a very good crosser and passer. And Benzema time is run well, he can actually cross it to Benzema, and eventually Benzema can hit the goal towards the goal, which could be an effective strategy. But what if there's a different scenario, Another scenario is that if the opponent midfielders were to confront Cruz. Now, this can be another way with Benzema dropping deep, because Benzema is known for being a playmaker, right? He usually play that. As a result, he can make a lot of space for Modric or for Mendy, but more usually for Modric, because Modric is better, more skillful on the ball, so he can use his passing or shooting range in order to score the goal. But there's another tactic, all right? But what if, there's also another tactic where Valverde and Carvajal push up, and as a result, the whole backline has to cover, because Benzema, Fernand Mendy, Vini Jr., Valverde are all very, very good. And this will initiate the long pass to Carvajal, who is a good crosser himself. And now he has a lot of attackers flooding into the box. And eventually he can make a very good cross to Benzema, who can either score or either he miss a chance, which could be also a very, very effective strategy, if you ask me. But there's another thing we have to worry. But what if the midfielder here actually covered it? So Modric will make the run forward, which actually could be effective, and then Carvajal can lay it off for Modric, who can actually either cross it to someone or create it for someone, or he can shoot it himself most of the time. But this could be bad, because if they lose the ball high up, there's a lot of space here. So the opponent has a lot of time to get on the ball. So they can initiate a very, very quick counter attack, which is obviously not a good thing. But we have Casemiro, who's a very, very good defensive midfielder who can knock the ball out of play, stalling some time. But what if the opponent changes his mind about going short to a midfielder, right? How about if they go long to the striker here? But there's nothing to worry about, because David Alaba and Eden Militao are fairly good in the air, so they want to win the ball back. So that's it for the build-up play, which could be very, very effective. They just need to be careful. So yeah, that's all. So now we have to look at the defensive end of things. When opponents have the ball defensively, okay, Madrid usually tend to, go in the narrow front three, right? This will like limit the options. But Madrid sometimes tend to push forward, making a 4-4-2. But at times in tough Champions League matches against Liverpool, man, they tend to make a back five, and this will force opponents to commit numbers. So let's say if the opponent has the ball, right? Casemiro, who is very, very proactive, can win the ball back and bring it up to Cruz. And this is where Real Madrid come to life, is the counter attack with Benzema dropping deep, laying it off for Vini Jr., who is excellent, very, very fast paced, who can score the goal and helping Real Madrid win the game, which is also an effective strategy. Even though that Real Madrid may have some ups and downs, especially that 4-0 defeat to Barcelona, they still managed to come out clutch in clutch moments, and also Benzema managed to save them, and Ancelotti tactics paid off, and in the end they managed to win the Champions League and La Liga. But what are your thoughts? Let me down in the comments below, and then get discussing, and then please subscribe, be happy, always be happy. I love you guys. Continue to watch T-Champ. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.